Welcome back to my series, Uber Driver Tips and Lyft Driver Tips, where I give you Uber tips and Lyft tips to help you make more money, get high ratings, and overall have a way better time driving for Lyft and driving for Uber. This is one of my favorite tips to really maximize how much money you can make, especially in the amazing surge pockets. This trick works the best on Friday and Saturday nights when you're dropping off somebody at a nightclub, a bar, whatever the case is, the early drop off. Here's what you do. When you're driving in a city, we all know there's these certain places or certain roads, especially, where when you approach them, the traffic is ridiculous. I like to call it the drop off traffic. Because if you think about it, there's a bunch of cars. Like say it's a crazy one-way street, like the big one for me when I was driving in Boston was Lansdowne Street. You get on that street and every car moves like an inch a minute. And the worst part is, and this is what always happens, you get into that street, you're stuck in traffic for a couple minutes, and what does everyone do? They say, you know what, driver? We'll just get out now. You can end the ride, we'll just get out now. Everyone gets out and you're like, great. The ride just ended. Now I'm stuck waiting on this one way, or even two way sometimes, doesn't matter, and I have to wait 20 minutes during a high surge hour. You're just wasting time and not moving. So what I do is what I like to call the early drop off. So what you do is as you're approaching it, this is what I do is I say, hey guys, I'm not gonna lie, it's actually faster for you if I drop you off on this corner. That way you don't have to wait longer in this traffic and the line for the bar is gonna get way longer. If I drop you off here right at the corner, you're gonna be faster on foot and that way you can get into the bar sooner. And it's a win-win because most people are like, you know what? We appreciate that. If we do wait in that crazy long street of traffic, it's going to take longer to get into the bar because the line is going to get longer. And also for you, it's a win because that way you drop them off, they get into the bar sooner, and for you, you don't have to wait into that traffic, and you can continue driving during those surge periods. It's a win-win. A win for your passengers and a win for you. Now, yes, I will say there are a couple exceptions to this. For example, if let's say it's bad weather, a lot of passengers are like, you know what, we'll just wait if you could just drop us off at front. I know there's some traffic, but it's raining. Which I understand, that completely makes sense. Or like say on the other end, like say it's a group of girls, they're wearing some super high heels. They might be like, hey, you know what, walking's extremely difficult for us, even if it's only a little bit, which I understand, I get it. So they're like, hey, you know what, do you mind just dropping us off at the front of the nightclub or the venue? No issue there. However, though, I will say though, in about 90% of situations, most people are going to be happy that you suggest to them to do the early drop off because they know walking on foot is going to be significantly faster than waiting in that crazy long line of cars. And you can continue driving during those high surge hours.